Hello, hello, hello. That grumpy old guy is back. You know, it's kind of funny. I'm an old person. I got all these cats. I just think that's kind of funny. Well, we're back in our streaming world. Hopefully, you've been paying attention or watching the whole cheating series. Because when I recently recorded, because I hadn't recorded on that world in a while, I totally forgot what I was doing there. My signs. And I totally forgot what I was doing here. I don't remember what I was up to. Sucks getting old. I'm gonna have to start putting the signs down. Let me. Right. I was in another. We go to. How's that coming on? You get me. Yeah, let's go up there. Need to repair our armor anyway. Nothing. So once we repair our armor and all that, we'll head back to the Nether, and after we empty. Wait for the mobs to come in. Yeah, I think I was getting surprised for that. And I was getting a lot of good quartz for the railroad. There we go. So you don't get, I just threw my sword on the ground. That was like, sure. Just out of curiosity, did I have to do this? No, I didn't. Hey, I'm not gonna do that right now. Uh, I think I was going to get quartz for rails. We're going to do going through the ancient cities, if I remember correctly. Figure I was going to go ahead and get ready for we got a few things. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, take care of a few things. Almost out on healed up. That's taken care of. Yeah, empty our backpacks. Go there. There you are. Put it all bright on for y'all. See. Go there. Take care of this stuff. Yeah, a lot of ports. It's, it's confusing when you have two worlds you play on. The streaming world and the series world. Trying to remember which world had what. I think for my series, when I went into the Nether, it was like two or three bastions right by spawn. Right. We'll deal with that another time. We'll empty this. Backpacks. Still think this is cool. Yeah, I'm easily impressed. I know. Now, also thinking of subjects for tomorrow's stream, which is usually my big commentary stream. And I'm thinking on talking about the stuff with Beast Shoujo. And going over some of the Doom posting that's going on here. Because, no, it is getting kind of ridiculous. As far as what's being said, like everybody's freaking out about all these people leaving these shoujo behind. Now, I get it. It's easy to fall into that trap. But I just want to highlight a few things. Now, everybody has their bias about everything. Whether it be VTuber groups, or indies versus corporate. But my main point is that you got to approach some things like it didn't happen for no nefarious reasons, or oh dear God, the whole corporation's going down, all this stuff. You know, if that was true when Gargura left Hololive, that corporation would have folded. You know? I'll make more signs later. Oh. There you go. This one? What? Yep. It's something that everybody does. Something happens. Oh, dear Lord, something seriously wrong. Something dark in nature is going on there. And oh, blah, 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 blah. It's like, well, maybe what's going on is nothing nefarious or anything like that. It's just, no, people want to do different things. It may be as simple as that. And without trying to read too much into it. And no, don't think it's the worst thing that is going to happen in the world, or the worst things are happening, or these people are going out of their way to make, or the corporation is turned to a quote unquote black company. Sometimes it just happens because people, woke up one day and say, hey, I want more. I want more control. I want more say. Or I want to try new things beyond what the agency can do. I want to see if I can do it myself. You know? One of those things. Instead of all this, hey, the world, everything's going to shit. That's the reason why they're leaving. Highly unlikely. Out of all the VTuber, VTuber corporations out there, VShojo has the best reputation. I mean, I'm not just saying that because I like a lot of their talent, which I do. I'm saying that because it's a factual statement. They treat their talent good. They want all their talents to succeed, and they don't give them any like, hey, you got to do this, you got to do that kind of stuff. They're more like, what do you want to do? Which has been their whole shtick for the longest time. And everybody's going, oh, it's going to hell, blah 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 blah. People are leaving. Oh, this person's doing this person's doing that. It's just like, come on. I know some people find it entertaining and all that stuff, but you just get to the point where you need to stop. Seriously. I'm so speed on that. Yeah, yeah. I should just grind that book off and I can do that. Just don't stop reaching for the worst case scenario. Probably don't be a good idea just to not read into things. Oh, I told you it's going to be this one. Yeah. I was right. Yippee, you're right. Yeah. It doesn't really, it's almost like a so what? You're right. Who cares? Yeah, there's something different. Take that. Which I'll talk more about. I know, even like when Hololive was going through all the graduation, I did it. I did the do posting stuff. I'm not saying that hey, it's wrong to do. It's easy to fall into, and sometimes it's not what you think it is. Just look how many people read into the whole interpretation problems with management. It's like everybody was reading into it, and most likely it was not what they were thinking. And it was getting kind of out of hand. Like, oh, all Life turning into a black company. Uh, Talents were being abused. I mean, all this stuff. And like I said, it was just ridiculous. And it's hard sometimes being a fan because you never know what's truly going on. most likely never. If everybody falls into this, sort of like what I was talking when I talked about trauma, and those that watch that video, that dedicated video about my channel, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully, but, I mean, it's like I think I posted on Twitter. The point of my channel is not to go, oh, drama this, drama that, because it's tiring. I said that it's very tiring. It takes a lot out. But you're dealing with negative emotions. I mean, when's the last time you heard anything, a drama subject? It's like, hey, here's something good, a good drama. These two became friends overnight. Yeah, so you don't hear too much about it. You don't see posts like that. You know? Mostly see is doom and gloom and high school bullshit. Yeah, I still say most drama is high school bullshit. I mean, as long as nobody got hurt, or no laws were broken, or anything like that, because most drama is just two people having a fight, disagreement. Then it becomes drama when everybody starts getting involved. And that's when people start taking sides. If you have enough followers of your channel, they take sides, and one side's against the other, all that shit. It's basically the whole Hassan Piper situation. Two people taking sides. It's not end of the world stuff. I mean, some of the things that he said, yeah, don't like. I don't think any reasonable person would like some of the things he said or has done on his channel. But that's Twitch's problem. That's the Twitch community's problem. It's sort of like, hey, not my fucking problem. I don't own Twitch. I don't have to answer to my investors and all that stuff. Because that's basically, at the end of the day, that's what's going to happen. If it becomes so bad, the investors will get going, hey, what the hell? What you doing about it? When are you going to do something about it? Because people start losing money. Nope. What's this one? Like I said before, this is still going to keep growing. But and it's probably going to be the subject I'm going to talk about. You start people having parasocial relationships with their content creator. He's my friend. Oh, she's my girlfriend. All that stuff. Okay? And how sometimes where it got way out of hand, and it didn't end good. Where at the end of the day, the one that really got hurt was the one they wanted to protect. And how people have a tendency to go overboard. I get the whole role-playing aspect of it. But when role-playing becomes an obsession for you, then it is a real problem. Because it becomes harmful. I know I have a soul sand one here. I see what it is. And it's something. It. And I know some VTubers do that. Encourage that type of behavior, parasocial relationships. Yeah, I'm in creative mode because I'm about to go over the edge here. I'm not playing the whole water bucket game. Hey, I'm cheating. See the title of the stream? Looking at things out of curiosity. I mean, some people, I'm sure, would appreciate it if I did everything on the up and up. Oh. Ah! But the VTuber community is relatively young as compared to other communities. The commentary's been around probably for over 10 years. There's always been commentary on YouTube since it even began. As soon as people find out they can make money on YouTube, that's when commentary happens. I want my opinion out there. Well, look, everybody has an opinion. Just like I said, opinions are just like assholes. Some stink worse than others. Just make sure your opinion doesn't stink as high hell. Be informed. Look into something. Anything else? But when you do, it's very easy, and this is from past experience, to get too wrapped up in what's going on. Oh, I want to be popular. I'm with this group. I want to be popular. It's too easy to be caught up in that whole. You just gotta be mindful and be very self-aware of how far you're going with your best way to put it, fandom. know, you can go too far. There's no, I'm not saying that all fandoms are bad, nor am I saying there's something wrong with the VTubing community. Is you just got to be aware that these pitfalls are going to happen because it happens in every. I mean, the various dramas that the VTubing community has experienced so far is nothing new. You know, let's be real. If anything, you can say the VTubing community is growing up to the point where it's become like every other, the good and the bad. It's really that simple. It's not, quite frankly, it isn't anything unique. Sorry. Finish that plant. Actually, I want to go to the top. Or a super smelter. Oh, I did put it on. I really want to get rid of those. Anything there? Oh. Yeah, might as well put them all in there, didn't it? Yeah. No reason to hold on. Except to make a suit. That's not, I don't want to make a full set of armor. I can do that. How bad is this? We're still building. Yeah, it's sleep. That's what I find fascinating about communities. It's like I was not necessarily a big part when it started, but I was around and was aware of it from the very beginning. And the reason why it was created, comics game, you know, like most things like that, it started off with good intentions, and then as it got bigger, it became something that lost itself. Okay, Comicsgate was basically created. No, it wasn't basic. It was created because a lot of certain sector of fans felt like, one, they're being told that they were bad people. Right? Politics. And They don't believe that certain subjects should be in comic books, which, if you're a fan of comic books, you realize, hey, that's kind of a stupid statement. Because the things they were complaining about have been part of comic books since the freaking 60s. It's like people complaining about Superman being an immigrant story. I hate to tell you, that's the history of the book. It just hasn't been played up, that it's an immigrant story. But yeah, it's kind of what the original. What the hell is going on? Original intention of that book. It was kind of an immigrant story. Talking about this strange visitor from another world. And his, becoming not only an American, but understanding that he has all these strange powers and what good can he do. Hurrah! No, I do this the dumb way. Right. Should be able to see that. Let me wait till the stream catches up to where. So I want to make sure you be able to see everything. That's the reason. Hey, Clanker, how you doing? You good? I mean, there's a lot of misconceptions. Yes, there's a lot of things people say. It's like the Superman movie. It's woke because they treat him like an immigrant. He is. That's the original way. That's his origin. Strange visitor from another planet. Blah blah blah. So yeah, he's an immigrant. Hate to tell you. Yeah, you're acting like this is some big political agenda. But no, that was just the nature of how the stories were told, or how it was meant to be told. And you're looking for issues where there are no real issues. Go into. I really should have brought enough blocks to go up there. Plug it. Come here. Sound worse than me when I smoked. Where are you? Knocked you into next week, didn't I? It just people want to complain about stupid stuff. I mean, when there's serious issues that you can look into and deal with, then you have issues like, hey, Superman was not supposed to be an immigrant story. What? Have you understand the history of that character? It's like, there shouldn't be no politics in Spider-Man. You do realize Spider-Man came out in the 60s, and he was seen as an anti-establishment character. Now, if the story is all about politics, I get that. Well, I understand about the Superman movie, which is one of the things I wanted to talk about. That's the reason why the thumbnail looks the way it does. It's an enjoyable movie. People saying it's comic book accurate, but in my personal opinion, was lacking, and a lot of Superman movies. Let me say modern day Superman movies. But back off. And that was stupid. There you go. That was down there. Just want 32 blaze rods. Well, it came out in the 60s, you know. I think in 60, the first Amazing Fantasy 15, I think it was 1962. And, you know, in the 60s, you know, Superman has been around since the 40s, and he was like the establishment for comic books, and then Marvel came in, and they came to anti-establishment. Basically, what all the can't kill me. Tough one, tough one, tough bro, tough bro, tough bro. I'll heal up a little bit here. I really need to do something about that. It's really going. It's what I'm trying to say here. Its flow is cramping my style. That's what I want to say. I was trying to make a joke and I couldn't make the joke because I couldn't remember what I want to say about it. But we had a lot more Superman. Okay, hold on. Let me get to. I want to read your comment, but I can't right the moment. I got Blaze all over me. I'm hot stuff right the moment. I'm super popular. I guess no Blaze right. We can get out. But what were you saying? We had a lot more Superman, but with a twist. Stories that them that play. Yeah, I know. It's no. It's sort of like everybody talks about the Killing Joke, or Batman Batman Returns. What was the Daredevil Born Again? Everybody reads those comics, and that's how they want the movies to be. I'm like going, you know, these characters have been around, like Superman is over 75 years old. So is Batman. Spider-Man, I think, let's see, is over 50 years old. And, you know, there's been multiple stories. Why do you guys latch onto that particular one and just say that's how the character should be? Because it's, you know, when you're doing a movie, you do the same movie over and over again, it gets boring real freaking fast. It's like, oh, he's doing his take of the Killing Joke. Like we haven't seen that one before. You know, it's like one of those things. Like, can you think of anything original? No? Okay, go find another thing to do. Because you're not really helping the cause here. Where am I going? I want to go this way. I want to go up there. That's right. I'm just wandering around all over the place. Let's look at the map. Yeah, that's where we died before. We don't need to go back over there. There's another bastion over right there. But it's the same sucky one as that. I don't like those. What's that? Just the basalt delta and no that little small basalt delta. What's that? Why is there purple? Did I set the little portal someplace? We got this big one right here. Maybe get this one down here. That seems to be available. Size. Oh. Maybe right there. I do want to get quartz. But my typical method is going to affect things. Let's get back to the portal. Why I got marked with a portal before I do anything. Gives me a little bit of time to think about what I'm going to do. What method of cheating I'm going to use. There's. I haven't. Okay, dude, seriously. Come on, guy, think. Grumps, think. Okay, this is how we get to our portal. Jeez. It's embarrassing. I'm old, but I shouldn't be like having this many memory issues. Oh, you're spazzing out. Alright, we need to mark this. Yeah. Because eventually we have to go get our friends, the panda, bring them over here and have them go through the portal. But as I was saying about Comicscape was more about, it started out about the writing. And then it turned to something else. Then the infighting. And it's like, okay, you see the pattern of behavior that typically happens in these communities. And the same thing is happening in the VTuber community. Alright? It's like, oh, if you're a fan of this person, we don't want you here. Huh? Why? Because they did this. I'm like, dude, seriously. Just because some person likes watching a certain VTuber doesn't mean that they can be only fans of that one particular VTuber. Now, there are certain VTubers that like people who is their favorite, and every time they stream, hey, they're going to watch. You know? That's just the way it is. I mean, Saba, you know, if Saba was streaming tonight, hey, guarantee you this stream will end right before her stream starts, and I'll be watching. And it's one of those things that's like, if you're a fan of a certain VTuber and you want to watch their streams all the time, you're going to make time to watch it, or their VODs as soon as possible. It's like if Heme is streaming, I'll go watch his stream until, you know, Saba's comes on. I go watch Saba's, then I do my own stream. But it doesn't mean I like it. Just Saba, I'm a big fan of her and I want to watch her. Heme, cool guy, treats me real good, want to support him, and he's entertaining as hell. Yeah, I'm gonna watch his streams. Right? Then there's multiple VTubers. Either if I see a clip of them, I'm gonna watch them, or if they post a VOD, I'll go watch the VOD. So on. I feel like a well-made Superman story usually has a more general political undertone because it deals with the question of what would you do once you're the undisputed strongest. I think, not to disagree with you, I think a good Superman story explores his humanity, you know, and dealing not necessarily a fish out of water type situation, because he grew up knowing that he was human, and then he learned that he had all these powers. Now he has to deal with the people looking at him as a god. When they play up the god factor too much, that's when I start going, okay, tune it down, tune it down. Okay, remember, he's a guy from Kansas, which in our era means Soups is a personification of America, but it is a timeless book. Yeah, I mean, a good Superman story accepts his humanity. It shows that if he's Clark Kent or in his costume, he's not perfect. Are we back? Are we back? Oh, we're back. I don't know what happened there. I looked over at my screen and see it just spinning. I have no. You missed some wonderful commentary and some really bad jokes. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I can't wait to have a dual setup. It'd be easy to keep track of this stuff. Like, once again, I'm learning. And when these things happen, it's a little bit embarrassing. But we're back on. I'm just going to make a community post, let people know. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Didn't miss much. Just getting boards together and all that. I don't know why. OBS. I know why. OBS. It has to do it to me at least once while I'm streaming twice a week. Piece of crap. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, now I do. Like I said, I mean, well, you weren't here. What I was saying is that, I want to see the Superman. Not because I want to hate on it. I want to like it. Now, I've heard good things. And I'm actually looking forward to it. I mean, I saw the Thunderbolts, and everybody's hating on the Thunderbolts. I'm like, did you see a different movie than I did? Because I really enjoyed it. I'm not saying it's a top tier movie, but I don't think it's a pile of garbage either. No. The whole, oh, it's crap. It's like people complaining about the Superman movie, and it hadn't even come out yet. I'm like, come on. Be real. How can you hate something that hasn't even come out yet? How do you know it's bad? And can you at least wait for the movie to come out, then take a shit on it? Some people did. But those are the same people saying, oh, it's going to be crap, too. So it is what it is. A lot of people enjoy it. I mean, let's put it this way. There's a lot of people who like the current Spider. I don't. But it's nothing. I'm not against them. I don't think it's wrong for them to like it. Oh, actually, I do want those. Help yourself. I could get his phone. One is this. No, okay. Yes. It's, I mean, liking something. If you like something, well, great. You know, just because I don't like it doesn't mean I hate you. And that's why I see a lot of times is people say, if I go some places online and say I like VTubers, people are going to think I'm weird. They're going to call me a pedo and all this stuff. I'm like, what? Oh. Should have stayed in your own lane, buddy. I mean, everybody has the right to like whatever entertainment they want, as long as it's not illegal. I mean, like I said, if I go to some places, say I like VTubers, or I'm a fan of this particular VTuber, I'll be called all horrendous type of things. Oh, you support that VTuber? Yeah. Then you approve of what they did to this person, that person. I'm like going, I just like watching their content. I'm not responsible for their actions. What the hell are you talking about? Jesus. That's a lot. This is like being at the carnival. Let's see how many pigs I can hit from here. Oh, I got another one. We got another one. Got another one. Oh, that was close. That was close. That should have. Really? Okay, come closer, come closer, come closer. There we go. Yeah, that one's down. Shoot the baby. The baby is a little smaller target. Try to get Grandpa over there. Ooh. Aha! Got him before you showed up. Bullshit. 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 Alright. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, you missed. Oh, jeez. There, got rid of him. Ah! See what else we have. I guess I'm over here. Oh, you guys. Yeah, I see you coming in. Seriously? There we are. If you get all the spoils of Pagan, get some of my arrows back. I mean, I don't really get the lot of hate that comes up about entertainment. It's like, what was the? I do get when people say stupid shit. You know, you're up there promoting the movie, and you call it like a classic movie, weird or stuff like that. I'm kind of like going, huh? Snow White. If those get the reference. I mean, sometimes the actress and actors just need to keep their mouth shut. If you're going to make a political statement, when you're out there promoting a movie, that's not a good time. Unless it's a political movie. That's when you say shit. Otherwise, keep your mouth shut. I mean, we have some of that going on with the Fantastic Four. I understand. That's the reason why I stopped listening or caring about what actors and actresses, people in Hollywood said. I stopped caring a long time. Because, where the hell did that come from? Because to me, it's like going, it's sort of like if your next door neighbor came out and compared your house color to his house color. Do you really give a shit about his opinion? If you like the color of your house, you like the color of your house. If he doesn't, well, guess what? That's his fucking problem. Not your problem. It's a simple solution to it. Don't look at my house. What's so hard about that? You made your opinion known. Noted. I just don't give a fuck. That's basically my philosophy about entertainment. If you like it, great. No? Good for you. If I don't like it, no. I'm not here to ruin your good time. But if you ask me why I don't like it, don't get upset with my answer if I tell you why. And if I like something and you don't call me names because I do like it. I'll like something. You know, because if that's your argument, oh, you like it because it's a it's this, that, and the other thing. No, I just think they're funny as hell, and I like to laugh. What's your problem? Oh, only pedos watch that. That sounds more like a you problem than me problem. That's what you think. I hate to tell you. I don't know what the hell you're watching. It's like, it was like I was saying, when I was growing up, I mean, there was commentary in a lot of things, but it was done in an entertaining fashion. I mean, another good example, Blazing Saddles. I need to eat. You have the right to like any kind of entertainment, once it's legal. Always like to toss that. As long as it's not made with the intention of hurting the people involved. Who's doing the acting and all that stuff. I mean, you know, I don't like watching TV. I'm related. There's an old German guy who does a Let's Play of Minecraft game, Minecraft-like game. Alfred Spiel's Vintage Story. Oh, I'll look it up. Give me some. And the computer's running a little slow because I got Minecraft running right now. Vintage. Let's take a quick look.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen auf meinem Kanal Alfred spielt Vintage Story in der Version 1.18, dem Kanal für Anfänger und Interessierte. Ich habe also in der Zwischenzeit hier noch ein paar
It looks very like Minecraft.
Habe im Weiteren noch etwas Kupfer geschmolzen. Wir hatten ja unseren Hammer, um unsere Erze zu zerkleinern.
Vintage Story is definitely a game I recommend if you want to scratch that Minecraft itch in a different take. It's quite similar to what I'm doing as far as like the map feature.
Leider habe ich dort nichts weiter gefunden, aber ich habe noch eins, das will ich noch mal zeigen. Bei meinen
It's very similar, yeah.
Rundgang habe ich also die eine
Very, very similar. I'm surprised they haven't got sued by Mojang.
ausgebeutet, um das Kupfer zu bekommen und war dann beim
I'll check it out.
Rundgang wieder an der
I'm not going to spend too much time. Let's get back to the game. All right. Thanks, Clanker. Uh, but it's like, I mean, like video games. I like RPGs, and I consider Minecraft an RPG. You're role playing, and I like Minecraft because you can play however way you want to. There is no real correct way to play Minecraft. I know there are people who are going to say and possibly be upset because of the way I'm playing. No, which is fine. No, I don't know if they don't like it. Okay, but this is the way I'm going to play it. You don't have to watch the freaking video. Or my stream. Well, as much as I like to have 100 million subs, I'm not going to cater to people. That's all because of that. You guys know. Okay. Look at the size of that. Holy crap. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. Don't care about that. You ever heard of personal space? You can't. Go find something else to do. Oh, I'm doing good. How you doing, roommate? We got a new person in the chat. That's actually chatting. Oh, jeez. How much did... Oh, my inventory's full already. Oh, what? Look at all the XP flowing. That's... Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's bring that down here. Okay. All right. How? Yeah. Yeah, it's I always get a little that. By the way, when you see this is a mod, okay, the Mao Quartz. This is the abundant ore mod. It's like in my cheating series. I came across something like this, and it was diamonds. That was the first time I came across a diamond abundance ores. I could probably mine all this, but I don't really need it right at the moment. But I know where to come back if I need it. Because we're going to mark a trail. So let's do this. No, I want that there. I don't want that. Let's see. here. Home portal. Okay, let's go this. Oh. That's a different one. I don't remember which one it is that does the netherite scraps. But, wow. That's a lot of quartz. It's kind of nice to always find those. Just kind of create a path to them. There you go. Someone knows their lore, but a VTuber I like, don't they? I get that reference, Clanker. Yeah, that was a lot of quartz. What's over there? So I need to get over to where my skeleton is. What? Somebody fell down and hurt themselves. This way. All right, that wasn't very nice. Patui, don't need you. Blocks. Hey, Rez, where are you from? You're still here. Because I know Clanker, if I remember, you could correct me if I'm wrong, Clanker. You're in Brazil? You know, thinking about it, when Saba starts playing Minecraft, she probably trying to build a classic white and red lighthouse. And guess what block? And she may use white concrete. The good old US of A. Oh, so 4th of July, guns and fireworks, right? At least it was where I lived. There's a lot of guns and fireworks going off that night. Or what sounded like guns and fireworks. But, yeah. Saba, she wants to join a Minecraft server. But she's never going to, I'm guaranteeing Atlantis is going to come up. Because that's something she's never going to let down. And to be honest with you, I haven't watched any of the Hololive Minecraft streams because they start a new server again, and I'm kind of like going, you know, you got all this history with the old server. I don't know why I'm collecting quartz though, but why don't you stay with the old server? No, I mean, there's so many landmark things there. Not where I was on the 4th of July, just on barbecue with family. Okay, she built Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, no, remember, she lives in a White House. A lighthouse, not a White House. Hey, Saba for president. That's why I said we're going to vote. Next election cycle, we're voting for Saba for president. It couldn't be any worse what's going on right now, I can tell you that much. Where was that freaking portal at? Trying to remember how. I think it's over this way. Map. I'm right, but it's north of me. So it's right above my head. Okay. Go up. I think the way up is over here someplace. Yep, there it is. Yeah, but Saba for president. I think her lighthouse. You know, she never said what beach she's on. I mean, is she on the Atlantic side or Pacific side? Things you wonder about your VTuber Oshi that you really don't think that much about. But like Hema is American, but he was born in Germany, I believe, if I'm correct. Yeah, but you know, it's like when the English, Hololive English, sort of abandoned their own server when they did a joint one, and then they had the joint one, and now they got a new server. I'm kind of like going, okay. They do this with, apparently this is how they're going to tackle every update now. They're just going to open a new server. I mean, which no, fine, but go visit the old ones every once in a while. Just walk through memory lane. Plot twist, she's in one of the naval bases in the Philippines. I don't know if this is correct. Okay. This is just a hunch. I think Saba was born in West Virginia. I think that's her home state. There's a few things that she has said during her streams that make me think that. And in fact, she likes singing country roads. In 3 different lives, she has sung country roads. So I think she was born in West Virginia. Because not too many people outside of West Virginia like singing country roads. It's if you're a native West Virginia, you grew up knowing how to sing that song. Your mother. So that's why I said I think she's from West Virginia. And most likely, I don't think she's in California. I will say that. She doesn't like beaches, which I find funny. She's always, portrayed a shark girl. Now what is she? A shark mackerel or something like that. I think that's what she kind of is playing off of. What did I do with the flex though? Oh, it's okay. Oh, let's take the one I want. It's this one. All right. I want to make black side instead. No, why are you saying like Georgia and all that? It's weird how VTubers seem to spawn in the South, the Midwest, and California. Well, yeah, kind of get that. Hama was born in an American embassy in West Germany, I think. Yeah, he said something about being born in West Germany. I remember that, or I remember him saying Germany. Was I don't know if he was born in West Germany. I'll ask him next time he shows. Or if he shows up in my chat. Oh, I screwed up there. Yeah, that's like, you got this whole thing that she's in the South or something. I don't know why it makes you think she's in the South. Can you explain your rationale? I don't know. It's the vibes I get from her. Okay. I don't know. I wouldn't be very surprised if Saba is somewhere on the East Coast, you know. I have to take that too. I'm pretty sure she's on the East Coast somewhere. Is my hunch. Emma's birthday is tomorrow? Is she going to stream tomorrow? You remember? Yeah, I remember. Is he streaming tomorrow? Do you know? Did he say anything about streaming for his birthday? I don't want to do that. So I gotta do where did people play Scout like? Have you heard her Valley Girl accent? Just saying. She did that Valley Girl accent like it was second nature to her. So, I mean that I love that clip of her doing Valley Girl and Callie's just losing it. She do. Put this stuff up. Put that up. Like my suspenders? Yeah, she did. She did the TV Valley Girl accent, but the Southern was legit. Like I said, I think she was born in West Virginia. Now I can start talking like a West Virginian. My mom's side of the family's from West Virginia. Speaking of Valley, have you seen Peppa and Uber Hippie story? You know, Face can ding me on the Peppa stuff, by the way. That's one of the reasons why that video is not private. On that video, I got bonked 21 times on all the clips I played, the music I played. Which I know I kind of figured what was going to happen. I wasn't surprised by it. I'm surprised how long it took. You know, I thought it'd be more of an instant thing, to be honest with you. But I'm really surprised by how long it took. I still have it in there. Yeah, I have to come back to me. Okay. Okay. Now we got some netherite tools. Alright. Trying to think, do I need armor trims for anything else? I mean, other than the hoe. Well, I know where the hoe is. She's in Florida. So, ex-wife joke. I think that's on YouTube, AI being good at detecting that stuff. Yeah, you know, but no. Like I said, I'm just happy my channel didn't get nuked. You know, I'm really happy it didn't get nuked. Just says it can't be monetized. I was like, it's not like it was monetized anyway. You're not hurt my feelings, Annie. Not monetized anyway. So you can sit there, Mr. AI YouTuber, or AI YouTube, and sit there and waggle your finger at me as much as you want. I didn't make a damn penny off of that. I don't like doing that, by the way. Playing music videos at 1.25 speed. I mean, the whole purpose of the feel good streams, which we're doing another one this Thursday. Thursday's feel good streams, and we're doing clips. So if you want me to watch some clips, just email them to me. You can find my email on my channel. You can email suggestions, and I can get them all set up prior to the stream. Where do I need to go? Oh, okay. Yeah, I still have it. That way I can get it all set up, and it's funny clips this Thursday on unarchived. So if you want to see it, you kind of have to be there to see it. Don't ask me why I like getting that achievement. But there's one last thing we gotta do with this. We have to name it. Yeah, I mean, what I like to do on my feel good streams, what I try to do, it's like lesser known, less popular. Like I said, I like making myself laugh. I know it's stupid and mean, I get it, but it's still funny to me. I like to get lesser known VTubers out there. I mean, yeah, my channel's not that big. I mean, I only got 24 subscribers. Hey, let's get 25 by the end of the month. Make me happy. Or at least get 25 before my birthday. My birthday's at the beginning of next month. Every time I see it, it's gonna make me laugh. But I want to try to promote some lesser known VTubers. I mean, especially VTubers I haven't heard of before, seen before. And to sort of give back to these people who are out there trying to entertain all of us and promote them some way. It's like, no, it's like my X account or my Twitter account. I get messages all the time from supposedly debuting soon VTubers. Like, hey, will you debut? I'll be there. I'll promote you and all that stuff. But they want me to buy stuff on. It's like, yeah, it's not going to happen. I'm on a fixed income, people. I don't make that much. So, what do you think I got, like, a stock picture of my PNG? Hey, at least she's... Yeah, she's as efficient as McDonald's, and she served as many as McDonald's. There was a group that we used to do Skype, and it was a bunch of comic book nerds. Like I'm not gonna hide the fact, a bunch of comic book nerds. I don't even know why I'm here. Why did I want to come here for? Oh yeah, that's why. How is this coming? I think I need an AFK for a while. But there was a girl in there. She was like 18 or something. Good Christian girl. Everybody was very protective of her, so there was no dirty old man say that. But I used to make my ex-wife jokes all the time during that stream, and she went like, "Walter, you're so mean." So not as mean as my ex-wife. She would go around and kick every man in the balls if she could. This guy wants that. A lot of angry energy in a small package. I had a blast watching Wayne Dango this week. Tiny Clock reminds me of 10. Hey Clanker, you know where to find my email, right? Send me links in the email. Just know. And I'll get all the tabs set up for the stream, and most likely, I typically start my Feel Good streams on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or is it known around here, New York time? You're my bad New York accent. The only time I could pull off a good New York accent, your mother. That's the only time I could do it good. But yeah, she used to get a little upset with me because she thought I was being sexist and say, "Have you been married?" Yeah, then you don't understand. Okay, what can we do now? I was gonna do something. Oh, I was gonna build my house. I haven't built my house yet. I mean, I got the. Also wanted to do. I mean, the watermelon and pumpkin farms not necessarily something that needs to be done immediately. But I need to build a house. Let's see. I'm gonna do it over there. Right there. Which, if I remember correctly, I want to bring down 3 layers of dirt. I want to use mangrove, calcite. I wonder if I got enough blackstone from the nether. I'll go check. I may have to go into the nether again and get some blackstone. Email listing. Dude, I said email, not snail mail. Yeah, just find my address, mail me a letter. If you can find a place that sells stamps. Jesus. Email, what's that? And that goes for you too, Rev. If like I said, I'm doing a feel good stream every Thursday. I do a feel good stream. this week we're going to look at funny clips. You can find my email in my I guess my bio on my homepage on YouTube, and you can send links via email to my account, and I'll play them on Thursday. We'll have a good time, and that stream typically on Thursday starts at 9 o'clock, and we're just there just to have fun and have a good time. And I don't have any more alcohol, so I won't get drunk on this one. Unless I decide to go out and buy some more. Yeah, I'm all about, it's like tomorrow, there's a few subjects I'm going to cover about VTubing. I think parasocial and the V-shoujo stuff that I constantly see online where people are blowing shit way out of fucking proportion. But this irritates me. That's why I'm grumpy. I just get irritated by stupid shit I see on YouTube and on Twitter and stuff like that. It's like, come on. Really? You're gonna be that dumb? Yeah, I didn't get some more blanks. It just... And I'm the grumpy old guy going, you're wrong about this, and here's why. I grew up and it was different. But in my day, it was different. That's not how you act. I mean, here's the fun. I basically, I say I grew up in the 70s and 80s because I did. I mean, 1976, it was a great year. Bicentennial, everybody was celebrating America. Basically, I think the 4th of July that year was like, I was living in Philadelphia, outside of Philly, where I was born. No, I don't know Will Smith. I'm a little bit before Will Smith's time. And I really got to widen this. And it was like a celebration. Put it this way, that year's 4th of July in Philadelphia, I still remember it vividly. It was like the best fireworks display I have ever seen or possibly will ever see. Because everybody was happy to be, an American, and they enjoyed. They went, where the hell am I going? I want to go down there. I'm not going to collect anything. I'm going to collect gold. Sitting right here. I gotta go smell it. Yeah, I want to eat. Completely wrong way. But like I said, I've never seen a fireworks celebration, like that ever again. When I grew up on the 4th of July, the fireworks were, when you went to a firework, it was a big production. They had fireworks stands. It just didn't shoot them up in the eye. They had ground displays and all that stuff. So, there we are. What the hell is this? And okay, I'll quit it. What the hell are you doing over here for? You're out of your fortress. But it was ground displays, and it was a very intricate t- celebration. No, it was. I think it was for you. And ever since when I moved out of Philly, went to Cleveland for a lifetime. I actually appreciate the whole VTuber past life rule because as Florida is not to kill our gossip when people start fresh. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I noticed that recently. That has kind of went away. I understand why, especially with all the graduations that happen, so people can know where their Oshis is. It's a good thing and a bad thing. The way I look at, as long as you don't bring up their past lives on their streams, I think that's okay. But as far as, hey, the Gura is now known as Saba, and that information gets around, and so her fans can find her, which I find it. No, that to me is acceptable. I don't really think that's a bad thing, but when what gets me is, hey, here's the real face of Saba. That bothers. It's like they want to be VTubers for a reason. It's the same reason why I don't show my face. I like my privacy. I was like, yeah, I'm not huge now, or a very big YouTuber or PNG tuber, but I want to be able to, go out and not have to people say, I get some other time. I get the black stuff. But I appreciate my privacy. I do, because I have children. And I'm basically a private person. I don't go out there and advertise myself in public. I don't go around and say, hey, I'm the grumpy old guy on YouTube. I'm not famous yet, but I will be soon. I don't do that shit. And as far, can you imagine? The funny part with these people who do that stupid shit. Oh, here's Saba's real face. Here's Ame's real face. All that stuff. They're not fans. They do it out of spite. And it's not something that should be promoted or even discussed what they really look like. Yes, there's some VTubers that stream IRL. Kason, Warnagiri, Bao, just to name a few. And people dig up old stuff to toss fuel into the fire. Always strikes my, yeah. People were, when Guri started getting popular, they brought up her past life account of Senzawa and say she was a shit poster and she used to get drunk all the time. Sing songs, curse, and all this stuff. She liked to do 4chan posts, that kind of stuff. But what people don't understand, no one stays the way they are. I just kill all the piglins, the hoglins there. Go away. You go away. You go away. You go. Go away. Sorry, I killed your boyfriend. Quit this XP. But, I mean, people mature. I mean, I'm sure, like, the people in my chat don't go exactly to the same site they did when they first came on the internet. Go away! I killed you with my bow. Alright, I need to get into my backpack and get more arrows. Let me get my stuff. Die, baby pig. There you are. All the babies are dead. All that just to get this. I think I need to go this way. I want to get more blackstone. Larger deposit of it. But there's just some hateful people out there. I mean, no one cared about VTubers when they weren't a big thing. I mean, Iron Mouse has been VTubing. What did she say? In 2018 or 19, around there? If I remember correctly. No one gave a shit. And when she got popular, oh, she's faking her illness, all this other shit. Don't get it. They're trying to tear down someone that's never done a mean thing online. Ever. And for what? So they can feel good about themselves. Awesome. It's just a pathetic existence, if you ask me. Like, people are having a good time. Why don't you just leave them the fuck alone? Just because your life is miserable, everybody else doesn't need to be as miserable as you. And I know something about being miserable. You know, it's just... let people have their fun. And because they like VTubing, doesn't mean they're this type of person and that type of person. They just are enjoying themselves. They're having a few laughs or being entertained by the antics of their favorite VTuber. Just leave them the fuck alone. I mean, unless the VTuber does something heinous. And I do mean heinous, not just no. People talk mean. She or he talked mean about me. I mean, which is something I'm going to bring up tomorrow. What's going on with DG Sanji? I'll bring that up tomorrow. I mean, shit like that. Yeah, that's a reason to be upset. Jeez. I didn't think that was... oh, I thought it was going to be a small deposit. Big deposit. I need some more for other blocks than Blackstone. So I'm going to have to get out of this hole some. There's just people out there, oh, you like this? Let's take a shit on. And once upon a time in my internet life, that used to get me upset. Because I've been part of several different types of communities. Comic books, wrestling, football, which which I don't really follow that much anymore. NASCAR. You want to go? You want to see a real toxic community? Go to NASCAR. Funny enough, as much as I love anime, I've never been part of the anime community. I mean, I think I told this story. I started watching anime again because I grew up watching it back in the 70s. Like how people was like, "Oh, have you seen this wonderful thing called the anime?" Yeah, I know about it. How do you know about it? You're so old. Yeah, back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, anime was around. What are you talking? That should be. Okay, I gotta watch out for that. Yeah, so I get hit on the scalp. I think all the scalp things on the top. But it's like, you know, the anime community is very toxic. But people get off making other people miserable, which I don't get. You know, be honest with you, I don't get it anymore. I used to do it. I'm not gonna lie to anybody. It was part of my thing for a little while, so I realized what I was doing, how I got disgusted with myself, of my behavior, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be like that. So I left all communities. Start being part of them. If it doesn't concern my Oshi or my best friend's Oshi or the friends of said Oshi or the Oshis of said Oshis. Yeah, if you fall down that rabbit hole, it becomes like you can't say anything about her. What? She's my Oshi. Okay, what about this one? No, you can't say anything about her. What? She's my friend's Oshi. About her? Oh, she's the Oshi of my Oshi. What can I talk about? What do you like on your pizza? You better not say pineapple or else we're going to have a fight. You know, I get that. No, it's always something. It's always something. Can we have a talk about what? What about this VTuber? I don't like her. Why? Because she got in a fight with my Yoshi. It's just okay. Don't be so damn sensitive. Let me get to a safe place where I go this way. I was coming to that portal, that nether portal. It gets me disoriented. Right. Now I got enough black stuff. I think one of those chests over there by my base. Which I gotta move the way stuff. Which I'm gonna do right now. Yeah, you gotta do this. Yeah, I want to move the wavestone back closer to where everything's at. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so I haven't read your message yet, Flanker. I'm going to look at it in a second after I take care of some housekeeping, which is pretty much putting this waystone back down. Alright. Put the put you in there. Eat a pork chop. The whole story of anime getting bad rap is because in the old days, some stores, Blockbusters, put the adult and the normal anime tapes all together in the same section. I don't remember it that way. Uh, See, I grew up on Speed Racer being on TV, and Battle of the Planets, which is actually gotcha on TV. They were typically shown after I got home from school. Okay. That's how, and there was other anime. I mean, Sailor Moon was out during that time too. I mean, but that was towards the late '70s, early '80s when Sailor Moon came across. But everybody is kind of surprised, like, hey, people my age know about anime because we grew up watching that stuff on TV. And there, I mean, we grew up watching Ultraman on TV, and Johnny Sacco and Flying Robots on TV, and Godzilla movies on TV. Because they weren't going to be, Godzilla movies weren't shown in theaters. At least by the time the '70s rolled around, they weren't shown in theaters. We wait for them to come on TV. And people are shocked when I say, yeah, I know, but I have known anime for quite a while. It's not a new discovery, folks. Sort of like comic books, you know. Now it's cool to read comic books. When I was growing up, if you were in high school and still read comic books, you got your ass kicked. You don't bring that shit up. Same with anime. You don't talk about it. See, I need to get calcite. Didn't I find calcite? Badlands calcite. Okay. Let's get out of that, please. We're gonna wait for the sun to go down, then we're gonna go get calcite. Oh, you can talk shit about my Oshi. He can handle it. He can handle himself. But my Oshi's Oshi, or the Oshi of his second Oshi, we're going to have. So I can't talk shit about Peppa. I like Peppa. She's fun. I like chaotic VTubers. They make me laugh. I mean, you could say Saba's a chaotic VTuber. Definitely Iron Mouse. She's a gremlin. Ollie. There's so many. I mean, then you have like lewd VTubers. Project Melody, the most famous one, probably. You know, I don't have a problem with them. I will occasionally watch a Project Melody stream because she's a ditz and she's unintentionally fun. But okay, I gotta find out where to go. So. Yep. But you know, yeah, it's up there. I should just looked up. Yeah, I also like those VTubers, you know, the gaming VTubers, the ones like are really good at games. Ame, Booby, Doobie, not Booby. I always do that. Nini Nightmare's a really good one. She's a gamer. Not into my frame rate. What's going on with my frame rate? I just experienced bad lag. Oh no, Peppa can handle herself. I mean, her Oshi. Watame. Oh, I love Watame. Watame? I love her songs. I love her sing. I'll never say shit about one. Now here's it. Now if you follow the tracks, who is Watame's Oshi? That's a tough question. He does have one. Why is this lagging so much? Yeah. Oh, probably my freaking computer. That's why it's lagging so much. No, just in case. Yeah, use my silk touch. Okay. Just if I accidentally find some stone. You don't know, actually. I give you a hint. She's in Hololive. I don't know if Oshi be the right word. Well, I'll be honest, her Oshi is no longer with Hololive. And I already said the name. Kei-san. She was Kiryu Koko. Do you know that story? Why Watame? Watame loves Kei-san so much. Or she was Kiryu Koko. Or she still does. Sort of like how your Oshi loves Kei-san so much. And you can even live together for a little while. I'll tell the story for the people who are listening and pop me not. When Watamace first started, she had no money. She had a really bad computer. She was not getting any views. She was feeling discouraged because other people are blowing up. I mean, out of her generation, I mean, you had Kiryu Koko. And then, since I'm telling the story, I'm going to pause the game. Kiryu Koko, Toa, who blew up, especially her songs. And she saw all these people, I think Kana was also part of that group too, if I remember correctly. And they all blew up, and they were all getting all this attention, and she wasn't getting any. She didn't think she had a very bad case of imposter syndrome. Oh, we lost Rev. She didn't think she deserved to be in Hololive. She didn't think she had any talent. And it got back to Cook. Her streams were her computer couldn't handle streaming, and her doing the VTuber at the same time, it pixelated all the time. So Coco had her come onto her meme show all the time, or kind of like news show that she used to do. I don't remember the name of it. And help her generate an audience. And for a while there, she would get Kiryu Koko got really angry if they ever called her sidekick. She used to say, "That's not my sidekick, that's my friend." I want her to be as happy as I am. you know. So with the help of Kiriko and her gen mates, they realized what was going on and they support her. There was a rumor that when Coco really got big, she bought Waterman a computer. I don't know if that's true. But at the same token, my PNG's not working anymore. I go, oh, but it's still there. They're going to have to look for new software. People tend to forget with Coco is that she helped a lot of people. A lot of people out. And everybody gives her credit, rightfully so, of creating a Hololive English branch. She pushed it. And if she would stayed at Hololive, she'd probably been a lot bigger than Gardura. I'll tell you that much. Her following, her international following she had. And quite possibly it would have been a big help to Gura by taking off some of the stress that she was feeling, being the largest VTuber on the platform in the world. Because both were so busy they couldn't collab with each other. And that, in fact, Gura at that time being so painfully shy, she didn't like to talk to anybody. There's no surprise who she clad first. Oh, emeralds. Are you cracked? Dad joke. People tend to forget early on how close-knit VTubers were. How they go out of their way to help each other, whether they're independent or corporate. How close-knit that the talent were with each other. A lot of them were introverts, which explains why they use a model instead of them showing their face. But they're shy. They don't want their face out there. I mean, everybody has a reason to do it. I mean, Kiara wants to be an idol. That's why she became a VTuber. At least one of the reasons, so she could sing and dance in front of people. But even she had her struggles. I mean, she thought she was going to be the popular one. It turned out to be Gura. Now you're. And the struggles of these people, these very talented people, I'm very sympathetic towards. Because they have to get over challenges that normal content creators don't necessarily have to deal with. I mean, I don't have to have a PNG. For a long time, I didn't have a PNG. I was just faceless. I was just a voice. I created a PNG just so there was something interactive with, and I better fix it because it's going to annoy me. What you doing? What's your problem? Are we going to work now? How about now? Okay. I go back to this. Are you going to work? You going to work? Okay. Good. And I turned it on. That's smart. It's freaking smart, wasn't it? Maybe I should just move that to the desktop. Okay, let's do that. Close that out. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. What the fuck? I have to put it back in the folder? You working? You working again? You working? right? If I go back to the game, are you going to be there? Are you going to work? Blink, damn you. Come on. I know I'm far behind, but come on. All right, four. You might recall a fellow named Valfor who made a tweet showcasing some wild live 2D models features with transforming arm. That tweet only has 2K likes, which is little engagement today. But at the time, 2K was cover almost the entire VTuber community on the website, on the EN side at least. Honestly, yeah, I don't. I'll tell you the truth, Clanker. I didn't really get that into Twitter. I avoided Twitter like a plague for a very long time. And this Twitter account here that I'm going to put up because I'm not going to show you the other one, is strictly for my YouTube channel. I do have another Twitter account. That's my personal. That's the one I interact with my son. If I need to send a message, I send a message to that one. That's all the old, all the stuff I used to follow, comic book creators, political stuff I try to purge from my feed, which I think I was following over close to 1,000 people. That's a lot of people you gotta unfollow. So I chose not to. I just put people on mute. Nice model. I watched some clips of Hades. It's gonna bother me if I don't forget. Okay, I know. But this is my YouTube Twitter account, and if Mr. Beast was smart, he would have VTubers on his little project. I think I sent out a tweet to him from my personal account. I think about 2 years ago, saying it would probably be beneficial to get the VTubing community on your side. And one way you can do that is either collabing with Gura or Iron Mouse. Because if their Oshi say, hey, support this, most likely you'll get a lot of support. But hey, I'm not going to turn this into a Twitter show. But yeah, this is my personal. This is not my personal. This is strictly my YouTube, and where I announce my streams and videos that it has my schedule on. And that's why I do on this account. And I look up subjects on this account, all that stuff. It's like, well, all this stuff in the VTuber folders, anything that has X by it is all based on the stream. No, I'm not going to. Just explaining that, I like this Twitter account a lot better than my personal one, because the people I follow, are all VTubers, and there's no political stuff on this feed. I don't. Gatekeeping. Please don't. Normers be gone. Gatekeeping. Yeah. Well, this is, like I said, it was 2 years ago. And the VTubing community wasn't like it was today. There was still, while VTubing was popular 2 years ago and the community was close knit, any type of promotion of of the community was a good thing at the time to bring more people in. And it's a double-edged sword. More people that get involved in your entertainment, yeah, you get those people who are just no jackasses, just have no common sense to them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a couple of you back to my base one day, which is real easy with llamas. So you just leash one and they all follow you. You don't have to try to tame all of them at once. I think that would be enough calcite for my house. I missed. Got that one. Last thing I need to do. Okay. Let's see how much mangrove wood I have. But that was my idea. Of course, he didn't follow up on it. It's like when Disney was going through all their trouble. My thinking would be, hey, know what's popular, what people are actually like enjoying a lot. Well, you got all these VTubers who are Disney fans. I want you to kind of do a collab with them. It will get people's attention. I mean, look what the fuck happened with the Dodgers last year. Everybody kind of went, oh, I have no. Okay, I need to go get some mangrove wood. But it's the same thing with Disney. Hey, do a promotion with HoloLive, Phase Connect, or multiple VTuber agencies, and they'll get promotion. You get a better image of yourself. All right, I gotta take care of that. That's gonna annoy me. Thank you. Turn that shit off. All right, mangrove. Looks on. I'm surprised I probably better go over here. And I probably eventually need to go fix my tools. But I know a lot of it has to do about me not watching TV, all that. And Disney doesn't have a good image anyway. I was sitting there thinking, no. How to improve your image? No. Cute anime girls will do it. But just like most things, just an idea. Not that I contacted Disney. I'm not that conceited. But because I'm probably sure that HoloLive has reached out to Disney, see if they're interested in doing anything with them. It's like popcorn. I mean, it's kind of like how the Dodger thing happened. And and it has to have a Japanese element to it. I mean, did you know like the Disneyland in Japan is not run by Disney? Duty calls. Have a good one. Thank you. Thanks for being here, Clanker. And it's like, yeah, the Disneyland in Japan is run by I think who runs, I'm trying to remember exactly. It's not the government. It's, I think, a special group that runs that. And that was the deal that had to be made in order for Disney to be in Japan. Because of the amount of land they wanted to use or something like that. If I'm not mistaken. If I am, I'm sure someone's going to correct me. But I mean, entertainment corporations really need to start thinking outside the box, especially Americans. Because the things they have done in the past are not really going to work anymore because of things like the internet. Yeah. Yeah. This way. Oh, yeah. Let me out. Yeah. So, yeah. Need to chill out here for a while. Because that guy in the water. Yeah. Headshot. But, you know, I always like, just because of the internet, people are not going to, Jesus, look at entertainment the same way. I think that's obviously been noticed by people, especially recently with all the election. Jeez, why is everybody spawning around the Waystone for? 1 second, I need to get something to drink. Got myself some cherry Coke Zero, nice and cold. Got wet my whistle. All right, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'll be back. I got to get some food cooking. I got something I just need to warm up. And then a potty break. I'll be back. I don't have a I'll be back screen. I love air fryers now. I didn't see what the big deal was about them, but ever since I got one, they're great for reheating food and making French fries, homemade French fries. Have I got this achievement here? See if I can hit that skill. Yep. Is he in the? Yeah, he's in the water. Okay, never mind. But yeah, I mean, airplane's done. Okay. But I mean, I kind of grew up being aware of inside stuff for entertainment because, back in the 70s, my dad was a projectionist. The way movies are being shown today was not the way it was shown back then. Okay. And he got the, it was sort of like a industry magazine that told people in the industry what movies were being made, uh, if what kind of contracts were signed by actors and stuff. I just, that kind of stuff. And he gave very detailed information about how, if you once you got past like the old dad, and then next Superman movie is going to be called this, and this person's playing it, all that stuff, all the rumor stuff. Uh, Gave you very much insight on how the industry was run, which became one of the things I got very fascinated. Not that I want to be part of the, well, everybody growing up probably wanted to be a movie star or stuff like that. I was no different. But the truth was, once you learn about the inside dealings and all that stuff, compared to a lot of other people, the fantasy doesn't meet the reality. And what a lot of people think is how entertainment is run is not really how it's run. Okay, probably the only group of people online that probably understands that better than anybody are VTubers. Because the company called them talent. They don't call them content creators. They call them talent. And there's a reason why they're called that. And it's not something insulting. It's when you're a corporate, you don't own the character. The corporation does. Same way like a Hollywood actor doesn't own the character they're playing on the screen. right? And in order to play that character, they had to agree to certain things. And as long as they follow that agreement, they are well compensated. And in turn, if they do everything within their contract and promote the movie well, they'll have a career, which is something that the Snow White actress didn't want to do, but she didn't understand. Sometimes it's better to keep your mouth shut than open it and have everybody hate you. Kind of what happened to her. I'm not saying that actors can't be political, but there's a time and a place for it. I mean, someone's doing an interview with you about your wife and all that stuff. Yeah, you get political in that. I mean, that's what a lot of actors used to do. But if they're out promoting a movie or trying to hype up a movie that he want people to go see, that was weird. Uh, you don't talk about politics. You talk about their movie. And if your movie deviates from basically what we call nowadays source material, you don't talk about it. You wait for the audience to go see it. Right? So when people talk about the difference between indie and independent, it's like talking about the difference between a major studio and an independent film. I mean, there's a lot of difference between the two. Some things are similar, some things aren't. Budget and all that stuff. I mean, who's paying the bills? Independent VTubers have to get deals on certain things, so they want to incur this humongous expense. That no, let's put it this way: for like Doki Bird's projects, she wouldn't pay the same amount for things as said a corporation. Corporation probably pay more. It is what it is. There's not too much you can do about it. Like a lot of things in this world, it's not fair, it's not right, so on and so forth. But that everybody's on this misconception that life is supposed to be fair. No, life is just life. So, hey, give me that. So, stick here. think I got the majority of it. Right. Sorry, I had to concentrate. I'm trying to get all the wood I can. Deal with these leaves. Hey, fishies. But the entertainment business is complex yet simple, which makes it difficult to explain and for people to understand. I mean, most people have to understand is that just because someone is a famous Hollywood actor today does not mean they'll be famous tomorrow. Okay. I mean, RDJ. Nope, 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 nope. He had a stigma about him for a while. Yeah, we get some gold meat now. And he's a powerhouse now, but for like about 5 to 10 years, he wasn't. People didn't trust him, and he couldn't get insured. Just like how Harrison Ford couldn't get insurance after his airplane crash because he liked to fly to all his locations personally. But which makes insurance companies nervous. I'll be right back. I'm just going to get my food. Pause. I'll be right back. Get my food. Okay. I'm back. Ugh. Chair decided to want to roll away. Is my little PNG are not working anymore? No, it's working. Okay. Excuse me while I eat a little bit. I'll continue talking. Just not very much gameplay. Have to use a fork. Aha! Very hot. Okay. Needs to cool down just a little bit. Eating Mexican food. Leftovers from yesterday. Shoot. I do need is it's over here. I need to go grab some shells. A couple shells. Because we're gonna have to store our building supplies while we terraform, and then have chests for the dirt that I'm about to dig up. So, ha 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 ha. Those are expecting like a 2 hour stream or 3 hours, because typically that's what I stream for. It's going to be a little bit longer. Don't know how long I'm going to stream for. I'm going to keep streaming until I decide not to only stream it. Okay. Let's get this thing. Yeah, this is going to be a lot easier when this is all automated. Dude, I wonder if someone's ever figured out a way to like, you can automate this stuff to sort itself, but is there a way to have an automated retrieval? You know what I'm saying? I finally figured out what I was doing at that base. I was going to move farms up here. The sugarcane farm and the bamboo farm up here. Still got to figure out how to do that. Might as well repair my tools fine here too. Tough guy, huh? Please die. You. Come on. Good stuff, huh? more. Trying to eat and play a game. This is always fun. Man, I got some chips below me, but I'm sure you don't want to listen to me eating some corn chips. But these are. Yeah, this will be a lot easier once this is automated and faster. Eventually, I'm going to stop taking the arrows. No, I got to make a mending bow. Right now, I'm using my bow has infinity on it. So I can't repair it anymore. That's why I'm going to make my mending bow. Second, got it cut. So, I mean, like the video that led up to my channel, when, yeah, I contemplate that one for a while. It's like, do I really want to do it? Do I really want to start a YouTube channel and talk about this stuff? I mean, I wanted to start a YouTube channel to do this, play games. That's before I realized what the capabilities of my computer were. Yeah, that came down, and I was like, wow, look at right now. That's kind of cool. Don't know who had it. But it's because there are differences. Just because you're a content creator on YouTube or do Twitch or Kick or whatever, does not mean you understand the entertainment industry and how corporations work in the entertainment. You don't even have it's not even close. Two totally different media different platform. What I mean by platform, I mean YouTube does not run itself like a major studio. It's a platform. They basically take a cut of your advertising revenue to support themselves, which they do a horrible job of because they support the wrong people. And they don't have a very good reputation as far as doing the right thing. Hell, look what they're doing with clipping channels that are owned by actual VTubers and taking them down. They're trusting the AI way too much. You don't need more of those. And I didn't finish healing. But I need to drop this stuff off. So we want to take down to here. And there's people who think they know, but they don't really know. Because when you enter the world of corporations, special entertainment media, the rules are completely different than it is compared to a quote unquote streaming org or online creation. And it isn't black and white. There's a whole lot of gray involved. Is this in the contract, or is that in the contract? This doesn't have to be in the contract. That's required. This is required by law. All that stuff. It isn't as simple. Well, that's not right because I don't like it. That's tough shit. You didn't put it in your contract. You're screwed. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying that you have to like it. It's just the reality of the situation. But we need to change it. Good luck. Do you realize how many actors got sued because they broke their contract and lost and chose to settle because they know they were going? Because they know because they're all going to get sued. It's all going to be in California, by the way. I love the Fisher Sea shovels. These just go so much faster. Yeah, I'm not worried about the divots right at the moment. I mean, it's like someone bringing up merch deals, how some people should get more money than others and all that stuff. It's like, listen, if you want to talk about merch, you have to realize something. They don't have to get a cut at all. That's the truth. They don't have to get a cut. There's no law saying that any quote unquote people hired as talent are required to get merch, a cut of the merch. What? Now you understand why they're called talent? Because that's the way it's described in the contract. And that's what they are. They don't own any of the IPs, contrary to popular belief. They are talent. And in turn, they're treated as such. Like any other Hollywood actor, voice talent, whatever you want to describe them as. That's how they're treated. Now, not saying that you have to like it, but you have to understand that. That's just how they're being treated. Some people may think that's unfair. But at the end of the day, it's one of those too bad, so sad that you feel that way. If you want to change it, get a better lawyer. And just don't get one of those lawyers saying this is a standard contract. Have someone that actually knows about entertainment contracts, have them look at the contract, let you know if it's a good one or a bad one. I think every person that's ever signed with Niji Sanji probably has learned that by now. I'm not agreeing with Niji Sanji's practice, how their splits are and all that stuff, or how they treat their talent. In fact, I'd be the first person to say that Niji Sanji is a very predatory company. That's how they, based on how they treated their past talents, how they take any lack of, because I'm gonna have to, I still have, well, Look, got the hickey balls. Stop that. Feelings. Tell me it's not a thunderstorm. That sucks me now. Oh, is there a chance to go over here? That gives plenty of space. Now, I'm gonna make this into sheer cliffs here. Well, take these step ups here, take all that out, take all that out. I want this to be like a cliff house. Let you know if you're going down that highway in California that you may see. I'm gonna pay for this later. Keep this Mexican food. No, you go to a doctor and tell you not to do something. What's the first thing you do? You go out and do it. Okay. First things first, we gotta build the house before I do any of this stuff. So, it's right thing. Where do I want the front door? Base, yeah. So I want my front door here. You know? Because we're gonna have a bridge going over to there. Basically, the bridge would be right here. Because remember, all this is going to be done. Yeah. There, go this up. Is there? Hey, like I was saying, Hmm. Could fill that out. Hmm. To that level. I'm not the person that's just going to cover up. I'll have to literally fill it all. Simply one of these. I have to think about that. So we'll have a bridge coming over here. Right, going from there to here. It's about the same level right there. And we got that bridge mod that we can use to do that. As soon as I figure out what I want the bridge to look like. I'm thinking. And eating. Let me finish eating this real fast. And we'll get back to it. Also, Saba's not streaming today, so I can stream. So, yeah. I want my front door. Sure, like in this area. So if I was smart, so let's get rid of this part. Because I want to use a rope bridge. And I'm thinking acacia rope bridge would probably look the best. Because it doesn't necessarily have to match what I got going on in the house. But I do think that'll probably be the best looking. Because it will look like an actual rope bridge. But I'm sure this is spruce right here. Yeah. But jungle. Actually, jungle. Still running. So a jungle rope bridge coming like right here. We'll probably build it from over there to here. Hey, come back here. So that kind of makes sense. Roof reach from here to here. Let's take a down. Let's go up here. We'll probably have to stay up there. I can get an overview and it'll give me a better idea of how. Because my entrance is going to be over here. I usually try to keep like one block out. But if we go like this, and then go like that, and do like an L shape. And what we can do is do a slight modern twist on it, and like have this back half be a two-story. It doesn't come all the way to the end, like two-story with the second story ends like halfway. And have like this, use slabs on this side, on the second story, and have a normal roofing system on this side. Yeah, I think that'd be good. I kind of like it. Now we just gotta wait for daytime. If I go to down now, I don't want to get blown up by a creeper. Here you are. Now doesn't see some dark. Let's take it down. No. We got some creep. You guys are showing some. That's other people over there. Yep, he's coming this way. That's the idea for the house. Front entrance there, L shape, two-story over there. Oh, I hit the damn thing. Oh. What he's doing? Seriously? Seriously? There we are. Oh, Let's lay the pattern down. Let's see if we can reclaim our pattern. Yep. All right. So, right. One little step up. This is our basic outline of the house. Pardon me. So when we come back on come back on, I think it'll be Tuesday, because tomorrow is our commentary stream. Not sure what time I'm going to start that one, because I have a doctor's appointment in the morning, early in the morning. I'm probably going to start at the same time in the afternoon. Mondays are VTuber commentary and our Roller Coaster Tycoon stream. And I still got prep work to do for that. I mean, granted, mostly it's going to be opinion. It's nothing heavy. I'm not doing a heavy subject like what I did with the Ludwig. But this is strictly going to be VTuber commentary. We kind of keep my foot in that area as compared to, you know, talking about Hassan. Like, I don't really care about his shit. But then we're going to play Roller Coaster Tycoon. And then Tuesday, we'll be back here doing Minecraft and just chit-chatting. That's kind of a wind-down stream for me after dealing with slight drama. And going from there. Once again, Thursday's the feel-good stream, which I will have to edit that, but on archive. All Thursday streams will be on archive. It'll just save me a little bit of worry about the YouTube going crazy with the hammer. And no, encourage people to come to the stream at like 9 o'clock. I'll follow. And encourage them to come to the stream and interact with everybody. I want to build up a pretty good audience. I mean, Clanker and Rev, appreciate you coming by and interacting with me. I want to get more people in here to, create a community, people talking to each other, all that stuff. But yeah, Wednesday I'm going to go back to Mass Effect. It won't be very much chatting, other than when I don't have to concentrate on the game and not have to worry about if you all care about listening to them talk. The game, the acting in the game. But yeah, I'm bringing Mass Effect back on Wednesday because I like playing Mass Effect, and it's a good way for me to wind down and get pumped up for the Feel Good stream. There's also the one day a week that I may or may not be able to stream. So having Mass Effect on Wednesday is actually a good thing. This is something I can move to another day. Like if I can't stream on a Wednesday, I'll probably move Mass Effect to a Friday and go from there. Anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks Clanker, Rev, for being here and interacting with me on this stream. And hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. The YouTube thing. And I will see you tomorrow when we'll do some VTuber commentary.